Hi guys. I'm just gonna do a quick one because I feel bad. Let me do Thinkorswim. I don't know why it needs to install updates every time. It's like, what are you guys doing? Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. So the way this is gonna work is we'll just pick a random date and then we'll do it. Um, oh, you can see my account number and everything. That's not good. Oops. Yeah, this is the play account I have. Oops. Don't steal my info, although I don't know if you want 2 grand. Okay. Um, let's go to on demand. And let's do something more recent. I don't know. Let's just pick a random date. Let's do December 1st. Um, okay. I know you can't. I don't know why there's zeros here. Okay. And I have no idea. Let's go to 129.00. Let's go to trade. Let's go to Apple. Let's go to 2nd December weeklies. Why does it have 112 over here? That's so weird. What the heck? Yeah, sometimes it does that. I don't know what the problem is, but it's okay. I know it says 112, but we'll fix that. Don't worry. We're gonna we'll do 111 calls and 111 puts. So I'm sorry. We'll do 111 calls and 110 puts. The price is around 110. So this is the problem with running backtests. They're kind of messed up sometimes. So you have to do it manually. What did I say? 110 calls? No, 111 calls. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, yet it has it here. So I don't know what's happening. Sorry, guys. A, B, C, D. No, P. Okay. Puts. And I don't know. We'll do 110. Okay. Whoa, this is already going. Okay, sorry, guys. Let me back this up. Okay, my apologies. Let me back up. I'm trying to do this quickly. I have to get to the airport at like 4. Okay, notice that this still hasn't started. Okay, just letting you guys know. Nothing's started yet. We're gonna fast forward this because of my impatience. We'll just do market orders. When we do it, we'll do mid-lim orders through the algorithm. So I'm not buying this, by the way. I know it's above the stochastic, I get it, but the issue with buying this is it's not coming from underneath above. We have to have that. That's like one of the things. Both lines need to come up. So this looks like a good candidate for now. This looks like an opportune candidate. Now, looking at this, the algorithm actually, I was looking at it and it does factor this in, but not so much. These two kind of override it at this point. Oh, that's interesting. If we had purchased this at 33, we could have sold it for a 30% gain already. But again, the algorithm would not have bought it. And still, the algorithm would not have bought it because this red line is not underneath. It has to come from under. That sounds wrong, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so let's keep going. Give me 1 second. Okay, nothing's happening so far. Sorry, guys. This is getting kind of impatient. I mean, what's really strange is the majority of the time that I've tested this, there's always like a rapid rise, and it's always perfect. But this is like the one time. Oh, I got a text. Give me a second. Okay, nothing's happening here right now, right? Now you could have said, well, why didn't you just buy it here anyway? You know, it went all the way up to 55. Again, the algorithm dictates you can't do that. It's just this is just a safety parameter. Um, Again, both lines are not coming from underneath, so I'm not buying it. They're just not. This is negative 41, this is negative 40. So you can say, well, technically it is coming from underneath, right? Because at one point it was negative 41. However, we've set a quantitative measure so that it comes under from like, I think we set it at negative 43 or negative 44 in order to optimize it. Okay, so don't worry about this. I'm honestly not going to make this trade because this is not, both are not coming from under. I wish I can show you a more ideal example. Perhaps I should have shown you a date that I know works, but I think this is kind of, this makes it more natural. Oh my god, I have 12%. Let me plug this in. Okay, at this point I'm just waiting. So again, this has to come from underneath, okay, so I'm not buying this. All right. This looks like a good candidate. This I'm watching at this point because both are clearly underneath, right? You know, you can see this line is at negative 46, and our quantitative measurement, we pinned the algorithm at around negative 45, I believe. We're working on the exact optimization, and the reason why we're doing that is so that you can get the best entry. I'm not buying this. It's both aren't coming from underneath. Again, I cannot stress that enough. I feel like this is going to be a false positive. Because, Jesus, it always is. Additionally, if you look back here, it's already oversold. I'm sorry, it's already overbought. And it's already riding on the upper Bollinger. So, I'm a little skeptical. If anything, I'm going to buy this. Okay, because this is going to come back. Okay, see this? This is already curling up. So, you can pay attention to the entries, but again, the algorithm will make it so that we buy a mid-limit order. I'm just buying markets right now because I gotta go to sleep. I don't have time to put in limits. Thinkorswim can be kind of complex. Although it is better than, what's that one stupid one? The Interactive Brokers. Oh my god, that's like from the 90s, guys. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is going to be Ubergeld version 2, I guess. I don't know. This is just kind of reaffirming that, okay, yeah, you know, there seems to be a little cross. It's unreliable at this region, but that's okay, okay. I'll keep it as a good indicator. And, come on. Now, why am I not buying at this point? Because you can clearly see that both lines do not have a difference of 10. Now, at this point, I would buy. At this point, I would buy. Because they are over 10. So yeah, let me put an order in. Let's buy the market. System cannot... Option isn't trading. Okay. So, by the way, guys, this is one of the problems with Thinkorswim. Sometimes these options are tradable and sometimes they're not on demand. It's really weird. But that's okay. Let's assume that we bought it, okay? And what did I buy it at? Let's say we bought it at 0.44. I'm sorry, guys. This rarely happens, but when it does, it just pisses me off. We probably won't even be able to buy this one either. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so it's back down to 37. So let's do a quick calculation. 37 over 44. Okay, so about 16% of a loss. Here's the thing, though. It did, you know, it did go above 10, and it still is going up. So I'm still confident that this is okay. Now, we do have another part of the algorithm set in which what we do is we double down when it comes down. However, that may also cause problems. So at this point in time, I'm not going to double down. Actually, I'm not even going to buy it because apparently this option isn't quote-unquote available, which is bullshit. But again, let's just say we bought at 0.44. Okay, you know, I won't even give the best entry. I just want to show you guys that this works. Okay, I'm gonna start. What the hell happened? It froze. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, it's back. Sorry guys, it froze for a second. 950, 950, 950. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm kind of lazy. Let's just go to 955 and see what happens. I'm getting kind of tired of doing this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so it's at 0.4 still. Oh, it didn't even change. Come on, dude, let's do this. Oh, look, upper Bollinger Band. So at this point, you can sell. Okay, so at this point, we actually have an indication to sell. However, in the algorithm, it also states that if this is climbing up to oversold and this blue line reaches at the level of 38, it's a better indication to sell. 35. Actually, what did we do? We figured something out. Actually, I believe it was 35, guys. Okay, I'm gonna pull out. Oh, but I can't because I never bought it. Let's say we sell it at 58. Okay, so I'm not even, again, guys, I'm not here to, like, you know, try to fool you or anything. Okay, so let's say we got in at 50. Let's say we sold at 58 and we bought at 44. That's about a 31% return. Okay, let's say we even bought at 48. Okay, and then we got out at 58 or even 57. That's still 18.75. So this is why this is working. Okay, let's take a look at our calls. Or yeah, these are calls. Let's take a look at the calls. And the calls at this point aren't doing anything. However, I might want to buy calls soon. It might be nice to, because this is reaching the lower Bollinger Band, which is, again, also another selling point for puts. When this reaches the lower Bollinger Band, we will instantly sell. And actually, you'll notice that when it did reach the lower Bollinger Band, we actually did end up selling anyway, virtually. I'm so sorry, I don't know why they're saying this option isn't available. It's a standard 110 put. Anyway, hopefully this first draft recording suffices. You can clearly see that there was a defined cross. We bought at about the mid, we actually kind of bought on the upper end of this, 44, maybe even, actually we ended up buying at this candle anyway. We bought it at about the midpoint, which is kind of actually where the algorithm is pinning it at. So you can see that it goes to 47, down to 41, and we typically do end up buying it at about the midpoint. That's actually very realistic. We almost never get the lower part. Rarely do we, rarely are we able to get 30 cents. Oh, and look at this, it's already coming back down. Okay, so that's why we have set parameters. If it reaches upper Bollinger after purchase, sell. If this blue line reaches the level of 36 or 37, I have to look up the exact code, sell. If this candle reached the lower Bollinger Band and it stretched beyond, sell. So we have perfect selling points, and we have these great false positive negators. Actually, let me show you. You notice here how this crossed up? Well, it crossed up, but again, this red line didn't come all the way down and back up. This did. Notice how this nicely came down and came back up. So, again, this is, I understand this is totally quantitative measurement, but that's how an algorithm works. And look at this is already down to 22. This actually, at this point, you can also sell the put. So you can, you can short sell the puts, which would have made you a lot of money actually. If let's say you got in at like 64, holy crap, that's pretty good. but that's perhaps for another algorithm. Anyway, guys, see you later.